Hey guys, what's up? I hope y'all are doing well out there today. I wanted to do an unboxing video on a new camera that I got, but I was kind of way too excited for it when I got it and I didn't have time to like pull out my camera and set things up. So I'm kind of making up for it and doing like a little fake unboxing today. As you can tell by the title, the camera is the Fujifilm Instax Mini 90 Neo Classic Instant Camera. I've been eyeing this camera since it like first came out, I want to say a few years ago, and I recently just decided to get it. I've kind of really been taking my instant photography more seriously, and I always like to watch like unboxing videos and reviews on YouTube before I actually buy anything. So I kind of looked it up on YouTube and I didn't see many videos in English at least for this camera. So I figured, you know, why not put out my own video unboxing this, and I'll do a review on it later. I've used it a little bit, but I'd like to get some more use out of it. But I figured I'd put out an unboxing video just to add to the very few videos there are on this in English. So I'm just going to get straight into it now. So I bought it on Amazon because the only place around me that sells it is Urban Outfitters, and they only have it in black, and it's a lot more expensive on Urban Outfitters. I got mine in brown. This is what the box looks like, and it's interesting that there's like very few videos on YouTube of this camera in English, and a lot of the packaging and a lot of the instruction booklets, which I'll go through, but a lot of it actually isn't entirely in English. So here it is. You can see when I bring it to the back, there is a decent amount of Japanese. Fujifilm is a Japanese company, but there is also a lot of other languages found in the box and on the instructions. So when you immediately open up the box, you get two instruction booklets. They are one of them is the owner's manual, and one of them is about the battery. That's just what their titles are. They kind of just fold out like brochures. This actually is not all like, it's not as intimidating as it looks. A lot of it is in Japanese, and there's just like one little section in there that says troubleshooting that's in English. So the same thing goes for like the battery component, or about the battery and whatever. There's like pictures throughout the whole thing, like you can see here. They put in pictures in the instruction manuals, but most of it is actually mainly in Chinese, and they offer translations in English, possibly German, French, and Spanish. So once you get past the two pamphlets, you open up the lid, and then you have like your main compartment in the box, which has your camera, which obviously I've taken out. You have your camera. You have your strap. It comes with a kind of like a neck strap, or if you want to carry this on your shoulder. It comes with two attachments right here because the strap itself doesn't actually automatically attach to the camera. So that little hard plastic piece right there is a separate attachment that is also included in the box. And the last little piece of hardware you get is your battery charger. It's actually kind of interesting. It comes in two separate pieces, and it basically, you have like your base with the battery charger component, and then you have another separate piece with like, it's kind of like it just mounts into the base component, and then you just plug it right into the wall. Another thing, the camera does actually come with the rechargeable lithium battery, so that's it right in there. I want to say that they just kind of like put it wrapped up in plastic separately, but it does come with the battery that is needed, but there is no backup battery or secondary battery included in the camera and the camera box. So aside from the main hardware, you get another main, what is this? Another main set of instructions. This is the user's guide. And this is, again, they primarily put on pictures, and it explains the functions of the camera. And at quick glance, like, most of this is in Japanese, actually. They do offer translations, like I said, in German, French, Spanish, and English, but for the most part, the primary language that's on here is Japanese. I actually don't think that they've made an exclusive like US release, or I don't think that they package this or brand this any different from where they sell it. Sometimes with cameras they will rebrand things, or they'll redo some of the instruction booklets so that the main language is in English. That is not the case with this camera, so it's kind of interesting. I don't think that they've actually really released this camera as like a main product of their line throughout the whole, on like a global scale, if you know what I mean. It is kind of hard to find. A lot of places don't carry it, and a lot of places don't carry it in brown either. If any place has it, it's usually in black. Another thing that kind of leads me to think that this is not like an official worldwide release yet is because you get like a little booklet, and it's actually really cute, and it's how to take creative photos with Instax Mini 90 Neo Classic, and that's all in English. But then as soon as you open up, everything is in Japanese. So here you can see some of the pages and some of the writing is in Japanese, but then you continue on and everything in this booklet is written in Japanese. In addition, there's also like a little sheet. It's like a little fold-up sheet that I think is for mailing this item back if it's defective, or if you have any issues with it. I think you can mail it back directly to Fujifilm. But again, hopefully my camera will focus quick enough. Everything is in Japanese, so it's not like if you speak English and you don't understand Japanese like me, it's not going to be of much help. I also actually don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese. That's probably going to sound really dumb to say that I can't tell the difference between the two, but I know Fujifilm's a Japanese company. Their headquarters is based out of Tokyo. So I'm assuming that everything is Japanese. It could be Chinese for all I know. And then the last little card in the box is, I think, probably for like some kind of advertisement, like if share your photos kind of thing. But it's another little card that's all in Japanese. Sorry if my camera isn't focusing right away. But on the back of this, there's like a little instruction sheet of like steps you can take. I'm guessing that this is like share your photos online with Fujifilm and whatnot, but unfortunately it's all in a different language, so I don't know what it says. So that's all that comes in the box. You don't get any film with the camera. You do have to buy that separately. If you buy from Amazon, it's substantially cheaper, and the more that you buy of it, the cheaper that it is. And you can also find on Amazon as well as eBay bags for the camera. It doesn't come with a pouch or any kind of bag to carry it, and I know Amazon sells bags that like the lens will pop out and that they're kind of made and shaped for the camera. But also with having the neck strap, you can just kind of like throw it on your shoulder if you're not worried about it bumping around. But any kind of like accessories like a case or film is going to be separate, and you're going to have to purchase that outside of just the camera. I will be putting out a review on this probably within the next few weeks, maybe a month. I've used it already and I am head over heels in love with it, but I want to get some more use out of it, try out some more features, and if any of you have any questions on it, leave them down below and I will try to answer them in my review. So I hope this video was interesting. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope that this helped anybody who may be considering this camera. I think it's awesome. I would 100% recommend it. It's around the $150 mark at this point if you buy it on Amazon. If you buy it anywhere else, it's probably substantially more money. And it's not available in this brown color in a lot of stores. I know Best Buy and Urban Outfitters carry it, but only in the black. The instructions and the user guides and any of these little pamphlets are also located on the Fujifilm website. You just kind of have to navigate through the website, like through products and finding the camera. And all of the user manuals are available in PDF form. However, they're all kind of like the same layout. They're all like Japanese, French, English, German. There's a bunch of different languages, so there's nothing exclusively in English. But in case you lose these, they're available online. Thanks again for watching. Leave me any comments of any video suggestions, and I hope y'all have a great day.